peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Brown. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by LeBron. KD's got the first points up on the board for the West All-Stars.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Lillard from outside. And another miss by the East.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On the wing, Bird. Antetokounmpo, a screen on LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard against Curry. And stolen by LeBron. To the paint. Durant kicks to Jokic. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From 13, and too long on the shot. And here's the West with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. James finds Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Burke. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
So it's the West now. Knocked away and stolen by Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
The West leading by 6. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Lillard throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's KD after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. That shot misses. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The pass to Lillard. Out to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Brown the pass to Curry. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. The score now all even. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Big T that time from Leonard. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Giannis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Curry. KD with it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for Larry Bird.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Giannis kicks to Butler. Lillard surveying the D. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 9. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And West also making a switch. Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. The West trails by 5. Curry dishes to LeBron. Outside Tatum. He kicks to Curry. Back to Tatum. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, the 3-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to James. Over Butler. And James with the basket on the assist by Curry.
You know, the defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
There's Embiid. And stolen by Tatum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Kicks it out to James. Brown outside. Passes it to Curry. Brown with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown the pass to Curry. There's the three. And the West hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Embiid with the screen on Curry. Lillard the pass to Embiid. Lillard outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Lillard from about 19 feet, and he hits the jump shot. Nowitzki's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Lillard against Curry. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 9.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Well, Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off.
George is checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The West also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for LeBron. Booker comes in for Brown. And it's John Morant in for Curry. In the corner, Tatum with it. No one near him. Bank shot, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Tatum on the wing, defended by George. Tatum passes to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Williamson from the arc. That one's not going to go. And it's the East going the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Fultz is checked in. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the West. The East leading by 3. Pass to Fultz. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Butler finds George. Connects on the 17-footer.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
DeRozan against Butler. They need this. DeRozan's shot is off. Mitchell against Tatum. Mitchell looking it over from deep three-point range. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the East. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Fultz in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Larry Bird's checked in for the East. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Durant. Drills it from outside. KD's got 7.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell kicks to Bird. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The East leading by 4. Butler passes to Bird. Over to Rosen. Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
The West trails by 6. Morant outside. From the baseline. And the shot is good. Morant's got his first points of the night.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the pass to KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
In the corner, it's Bird. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And that's good. Larry Bird for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Now here's Morant. And here's Booker from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Morant against Fultz. On the wing, Giannis. He's got 12. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Booker the pass to Sabonis. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. And Ball subbed in for Fultz.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yeah, you know, going end to end, Larry may not beat you with pure speed. Matter of fact, he won't beat you with speed, but his instincts, platinum level off the chart as a finisher.
Now here's James. Tries it from 9. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot's good. James has got his second basket of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The West trails by 8. And a wide open look for James. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the West.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Shot clock at 5. Floats one. The putback. Antetokounmpo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Ball with the 3. It's held in by Jokic. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the East. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Leonard. Ball's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Ball feeling it out a bit. It doesn't go for him. And the West will go the other way now. Williamson kicks to Young. To the middle. And the dunk by LeBron.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. Bird passes the ball. The West All-Stars pull it in. Brown with it. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to LeBron. Back to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Young pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Jokic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ball. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Young. From deep, LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 9.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Jokic passes to Williamson. Kicks it out to James. Back to Williamson. Basket good. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Bird inside. Working on Williamson. A nice shot by Bird. 9 points in the game so far.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
LeBron against Bird. James, the pass to Jokic. Back to James. And the West hit again from deep.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Bird outside. James with some nice D. The West trails by 5. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Here's Bird. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Bird's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Williamson kicks to Jokic. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Leonard on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Bird. Clock at 6. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Young. James right side. Over Nowitzki. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from James.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now here's Nowitzki. He has 6. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Young inside. He's covered by Ball. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Ball's running.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the East with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Paul George in for Larry Bird. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Tatum comes in for Williamson. Booker, he's checked in for LeBron. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Young.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
And another miss by the East. The West trails by 5. Booker outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now, here's Butler. And he overshot that one, missing. Inside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Nowitzki a screen. George with the ball. Sabonis defending. And that one's good. George.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Some nice passing here by the West. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the East. They've led by as many as 11 points. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown outside. Can't hit that one. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars ahead, up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.